Joining us on this broadcast is a very special guest and also complainant in this particular case, Dr. Subramanian. Swamy. Dr. Swamy, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. Let me straight away begin by asking you, some documents that have been accessed by Republic TV, I'm sure you would be aware of what's really happening and you would raise this right from beginning. What's even more shocking is for the Congress party today to raise this question, why exactly should Sonia Gandhi be called in for questioning? I would say, Dr. Swamy, is that according to the papers that I have, the enforcement directorate is saying that there is a non-existent loan of 90.21 crore rupees. Young India has actually taken an accommodation entry of 1 crore rupees from a Hawala entry located in Kolkata. Isn't that good enough for Sonia Gandhi to be called in for questioning?
Well, first of all, the question is Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Motilal Vora who's dead, Oscar Fernandez who's also dead, and then two others who are not politicians. They constitute the board of Young Indian. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi have between themselves 80% now of the shareholding of Young Indian. So they are really the owners of Young Indian. Now they had only a 5 lakh share capital, and they produce 50 lakhs to be given to the Congress party to buy a dud loan, they claim, dud loan of 90 crores, which the Congress party, which the Associated Journals owe to the Congress party. And they speak to the Congress party to say that this dud loan you cannot recover, so we'll give you 50 lakhs. And who are the parties who are negotiating? Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi from the Young Indian, and Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi from the Congress party also. And so Congress party agrees to transfer in the name of Young Indian, which means Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, the entire loan of 90 crores claimed, because it's still a claim, given to Associated Journal, just for 50 lakhs to these two people. Now that transfer is totally illegal. That's where the whole thing started. But where the Sonia Gandhi and the ED come into the picture is that the money was obtained from a fly-by-night company called Doltex in Calcutta, which has about 24 branches in Calcutta itself, and all they have been doing all through their life is to convert dollars into rupees and rupees into dollars. And so there's no reason why they should give 1 crore rupees, which they call as donation. The company says it's donation. The Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi's company says no, it's a loan. But 1 crore they give. There's no requirement on any bonds or anything to be given as a guarantee, nothing. Without any encumbrance, they give them 1 crore. Why? Because this ED has found that this money laundering company has obviously done some herafiri to bring about their capacity to give 1 crore to Young Indian. So the whole transaction is on the question of violation of the foreign money misappropriation. The other things are all criminal offences which ED is not concerned with. That I'm concerned with. Right. I filed the case. I'm not just the one who just took interest in it as you have described. I was the one who filed the case.
Right.
And I have conducted the case. I argue myself in courts. And we reached a stage where we said that even this transaction of giving 50 lakhs to Congress party by a 5 lakh share capital company called Young Indian is also a fraud. So there's a new dimension. Like income tax, it's another dimension. Or the misappropriation of property which the Urban Development Ministry is examining. That's also a scam. So there are so many scams the core is, of course, the scam of having misappropriated the money which was not belonging to them and obtaining a 5,000 crore or 2,000 crore property for just 50 lakhs. It's a fraud.
Right.
And that's what we are investigating.
Dr. Swamy, as far as the document that we have with us from the Enforcement Directorate, now there's one more interesting point that comes in, and I would like to take this with you, is they're saying that the office bearers of AICC, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Motilal Vora and Oscar Fernandez, AJL's Motilal Vora and Oscar Fernandez, they both are essentially in the same, they are the same shareholders, same directors of the assessee company, which is basically Young India, who are members of the AICC. They were also made office bearers of AJL. And as far as the Income Tax Department is concerned, they said that this is part of the desired motive to achieve smoothly within the shortest period of time. So it does appear that there is a proper criminal conspiracy that has been hatched.
Of course, it is. That is one of my charges. The criminal conspiracy. It is a criminal conspiracy. There's Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Motilal Vora, of course he's dead, but Motilal Vora, Oscar Fernandez in Young Indian. Then in the Congress party, the president is Sonia Gandhi, the vice president is Rahul Gandhi, general secretary is Oscar Fernandez, and treasurer is Motilal Vora. And the same thing you go in the young, the Associated Journals Limited Company, you find Motilal Vora and Oscar Fernandez there. And Rahul Gandhi is a shareholder, and so is Sonia Gandhi. And so is Priyanka Gandhi.
Swamy,
they are shareholders.
But Dr.
And
Swamy,
so
do you find
everywhere they are there? It's a total scam.
But Dr. Swamy, do you find it completely ludicrous on the part of Rahul Gandhi, essentially saying that, look here, all financial decisions were essentially taken by Motilal Vora. So how are we really culpable? How do you really counter that? A quick answer from you.
Obviously, the papers all show that they have all signed. Why only his signature is there? Sonia Gandhi's signature is there. January 11th, 2011. It's there. 2001, excuse me. Their signatures are there. They're all available on documents. They bluff a lot. It's like Mr. Chidambaram saying there's no FIR. What rubbish he is talking about? You don't need an FIR necessarily. Go to Code of Criminal Procedure, look at 154. There you require FIR. If you go by that route, you go through the police. The other one is by criminal complaint, which is the route I chose, where you go straight to the magistrate and give your proof. So, I mean, to say that there's no FIR, it's not compulsory that you must have an FIR.
Dr. Swamy,
you can go by another route, by giving a criminal complaint to a magistrate.
Dr. Swamy, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. And once again,
Mr. Chidambaram goes on bluffing and all the media people go on repeating it.
In fact, we have avoided that because we have put out more facts. Dr. Swamy, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV, and sincere apologies because you had to wait for a while. But thank you once again for putting this into perspective. And let's not forget, it's because of your contributions that we are seeing that some changes really happening and this investigation going its logical way.